Oh, I'm ABX Toycat, and you might be familiar with my attempt to play Superflat and get as many different unique items as possible, and one of the items which is always distinctly missing when you look at my hotbar, with my diamond axe, my diamond pickaxe, my diamond shovel, and my diamond hoe, is why don't you have a diamond sword? Well, today I'm going through the extreme expense that it's going to take to get a diamond sword, and indeed I'm going to do some of the preparation it takes to get some diamond armor, all while hoping to eventually get the legendary birch forest. Are those trees broken, or what is happening over there? Do you see that? What? The trees look like they're floating on nothing, right? Is that just me? Okay, the tree stems were just missing. That's fine. But they render at different. Not gonna question it, just like I'm not gonna question. Hello, I'm ABX Toycat, and welcome to Superflat Survival Part 37. If you're watching this as it's live, you might be wondering, like, Toycat, shouldn't you say something about the tough column? And don't worry, that is being taken care of. It's in its editing process right now. And I figured, I'm going to stream anyway. Rather than waiting for the video to come out, then stream. Why not stream a little bit earlier? Then we can end the stream when it's ready to come out. Boom. Genius. You're welcome. Or maybe it's not genius. Maybe it's a terrible idea. But yeah, so I've got 2 stacks of emeralds right now. 64 and 61. And I'm going to do the most painful thing in the world that has to be done. And I'm going to spend it on something that I don't want, just to advance the tech tree forwards. I have to spend 3 emeralds in every one of these axes, or 19 emeralds on these swords. We'll buy the swords, why not? Let's just... Oh, do you see how much it hurts to spend that much just to get something you don't really want? But if I do this another few times, I'll get to the 4th tier, where I can spend 20 on diamond axes, which will at least be something that I can vaguely get down with, right? It's at least something I can do somewhat. Also, apparently we have to do this over multiple days, so that's great. We'll, make ourselves a little chest just for this. I will now start to throw away my stone shovels. I'm going to finally admit they've not got value to me. And yeah, this is going to be an important day for that. I know there's going to be lots of questions about the mob vote, but you know, I'm pretty comfortable saying that I think in democracy it's important to decide for yourself. Also, hey, so get who you be voting for. What are your favorite internet cat's opinion manners? I do think that there are more fundamental flaws of democracy being raised than anything. Like, whenever there's one of these, I start to realize real quickly, like, they're engineering this to be non-offensive rather than to be useful, almost, it feels like. And I get that. That's how companies respond to backlash. Like, okay, we're gonna make sure we didn't make that happen. But at some point you get to the stage where it's like, what are we even like doing though? What are they actually attempting? And that's where I'm a little bit lost. Like, what is the point of a mob vote almost when the options are so obtuse and you don't really know fully what they'll provide until later, and also they're not in any way negative. It's all potential, but it's not even that much upside, because otherwise people get sad they're missing upside. So it's like, yeah, there could be some things coming, maybe, potentially, but yeah, probably not. Anyway, it's a bit of a weird place, in my opinion. Also, I have to spend I have to lose a lot more to the villagers, right? In fact, actually, let's go harvest some carrots instead. It's clearly very expensive to sell pumpkins, so I'll harvest some carrots because I need to breed a lot of pigs as well. So today, the way I'm gonna get my my diamond sword, it's very clear. I've just decided I'm gonna spend the diamonds. It's gonna be brutal, but it has to be done. But the way that I get the diamond armor is I need a armor villager, which means I need to breed a lot of pigs. All those pigs need to... I want to have thousands of pigs get hit by lightning. I want to have so many pigs be hit by lightning, it's like a problem, And also, I put the wrong sword in a chest, didn't I? I knew it. Yeah, my looting sword needs to stay on me, I'm afraid. Although if I could add looting 2 to it in another way, that would be pretty cool. But I believe in toy-catcracy. Also, is Ashley live? I refresh 3 times and I'm not seeing anything. Try control. Okay, this is like this is the dumbest thing. But like Control-Shift-R is it clears your cache and refreshes, because a lot of time refreshing the page keeps the same elements on it from before. By the way, I showered about an hour ago. I'm always worried, like, if my hair looks slightly wet, people will assume that it's not wet. Because, it's, I guess in the real world, how often is people's hair wet versus how often are they just slimy monsters or whatever? Maybe that's the reason people are like that. But yeah, don't worry, Internet. Don't worry, it's good. We're fine. I'm voting Rascal since I spend more time in caves than the ocean. I mean, the thing is you only need to go to the cave or the ocean once to find the guy, right? That's an interesting question about the Rascal. Like, you know, what is there to stop you, hypothetically, purely hypothetically? What is there to stop you trapping him and, like, farming him for his drops? You know people would do it. You know, like, the thing about Minecraft is no matter how you design a mechanic, people are going to design a farm around it, you know? But yeah, I think every year Minecraft asks us interesting questions about democracy, where the answers are interesting insights into our own world. Like, we saw in like the early 2010s, basically people have cracked the model for democracy. A lot of people have political beliefs are mostly preconceived. They can change based on events, but most people's beliefs are somewhat fixed in place. And so at a certain point in time, it becomes not about changing your not about marketing your policy to the demos, you know, to the people, and more about, like, find the policies the people want to vote for. And so a lot of politicians ended up drifting vaguely towards the center and seeming a lot like they're all the same, they're all like each other, is the response that people go as a whole. Even though it was very good for every individual party to drift towards the center and be more like, you know, again, they changed their policies to match that of the public. Then people went, oh, there's a bat, by the way, that's fun. Then people go, oh no, that's bland, and we feel like there's no difference. We want to have real lasting repercussions of what we vote for. Like, there are some people who, like, no joke, are like, yeah, I just think it's a shame that there's not, like, someone running that might ruin my life, you know? Like, in a way, you want your opposition to be extreme.
They need to add more plants similar in mechanics to the chorus plant. It's very enjoyable to cultivate, maintain, optimize, and work to try and sculpt with. More plants that you have to think about.
I think that one of the cool things about potentially adding another dimension in the future is the ability to add a new form of plant life. Like, people like their farms in Minecraft, but, like, you know, if you look at my tree farm right here, I just planted saplings down, then they become trees. You can do it in more complex ways, but you know, that's the gist of Minecraft, right? And so I think chorus plants, you're right, they're a really weird type of flower to grow. Like, why do you even want them? You know, they're that level of, like, strange where you don't need them in any way ever, but it's really cool to experience. That's why I think a new dimension could do quite well. I don't think we're getting a new dimension. I don't think we're getting a new end update, or that we're getting an end update whatsoever, but it would be cool. Also, we complain that tough is useless, and the devs say, tough luck. I have a real strong suspicion that someone on the Minecraft team really wants there to be goals. Also, I realize I can breed my pigs to full, and then, I can feed them to full, and then I can breed the new pigs that are now adults. I've got the carrots to back it up too. Perfect. Lettuce, an item exclusively grown in heaven, will be used to make salads for status effects. I like in your lore building there, Molly Minuet. So how's everyone going, by the way? My day today is going to be a lot of breeding the pigs. Then I'm going to breed some sheep to get a lot of pink wool, because I want to make a giant pig. I actually want to do that. They'll be inside the pig, my reserve pigs, and then I'll have a lightning rod just outside of it. In fact, yeah, I'll have the pig head be, like, here somewhere. Maybe a bit closer, like, here. And then this will be my active, I want to create a lot of pig farm. Because it's raised one block off the ground, besides there, I'll be able to do some pretty effective stuff. And I'm hoping if I just make it a bit wider. You know, I don't need to make it wider. I'll just accept that what happens, happens. So yeah, I want to have, genuinely, I want to have the amount of pigs that brings my PC to its knees when I'm standing near it. I want to have that many of them, because I need so much more gold. If 3 golden apples got me 1 villager. No, I got two cured villagers that didn't bring me any new trades. I need to trade, I need to get 10 golden apples at a time. 10 might not be enough. I want to get looting free, and I want to get, I need looting free, and I need a lot more piglins. It might be worth getting smite. Actually, wait, chat, do you know this one? Our zombie piglins, no, they are undead, yeah, because they're zombies. I was thinking our piglin zombies, but piglins wouldn't be zombies. But piglin, whatever they're called, would be. which is handy to know. I'm going to put my gold swords in the gold sword chest. I'm going to go grab the carrots from the ground. Seriously, by the way, this fortune hoe, isn't it crazy just how much came out of nowhere there? Like, I'm just mowing down carrots like it's nothing. So now I'm going to trade some of these carrots in, get me some emeralds. Because again, every single time there is a potential trade, I am trading it. That is my one objective focus today. I've said that I vaguely want this for too long. I'm not committing to vague anymore. Okay, so you get out my... What needs mending right now? I guess you need mending, and let's buy one, and another one. Yeah, that's expensive, but it's affordable. And again, I can get some of that back by grinding down all my iron swords, and then I know what I'll do once they're ground down, but I'll have some iron swords. I can't smelt up or anything, but I'll keep them around. It'll be nice. Let's convert carrots into money. My favorite transaction. Okay, I don't have a... Okay, you're gonna have to work with me there, friend. Okay, if I jump up above, there we go. Okay, so sell all the carrots that he'll physically let me. That's a lot of carrots, actually. Was not expecting that many. And now we're gonna go get some wheat, and we're gonna breed some sheep, because I want to have so many pink sheep. I want to have too many pink sheep. That's my plan. So then we come through here, we make a lovely straight line. I still think it's the weirdest thing that fortune applies to seeds, but not to the hay bales themselves, or wheat bales, or whatever they're called. Just feels like it's not the thing that I want fortune to work on. It feels quite unfortunate, I would say. Trading on your carrots for measly emeralds, wage slave cat. I am in fact a wage slave, right? I am in fact a wage slave. I think I still think, okay, so wage slave is like people say it more ironically than in reality. You know, it's more of an ironic term than or like a joke term maybe is the correct terminology than a real one, right? But it's there is a really interesting idea in that like some human beings, you know, trade their... Also, do I have any other pink ones? I don't. Okay, so given that they all need to have their stuff come back, I'm gonna murder the wrongly colored ones. This is yeah, that's what we do. And then okay, and this one we got these guys as well. And then we'll end up with a lot of wool we have to deposit in chests, but we should also end up with a lot of pink wool because we breed. Actually, yeah, I think I need to start growing up the children deliberately. Like you got to get back in there, and you've got to whatever. Because like they start. I think children getting out is the biggest flaw in this design, by the way. Okay, I've got 18 pink wool. I've got 6 here. Between those 2 stacks, that's basically enough to make a pig face. I need exactly 64 minus 4. I need 60 as a minimum to make this work. So I'm gonna hang out here. I'm gonna... Do you think sheep would take carrots? Do you think you eat this? You're gonna have to let me know, friend. Okay, they don't take carrots. So instead, while we're here, I guess we'll just shear other sheep anyway. Like, might as well. They are hanging out anyway. Particularly with an interest on... I think if there's gonna be an interest anywhere, it should be the new colors, right? So you see my new exciting cyan sheep right here? Yeah, we want to make sure we get more of those going. Also, yeah, glad to see your corrupted flat world.
Glad to see your corrupted flat world up and running again. Will you help fix the corruption in my country as you promised? We need you, Commander Toy Cat. Viva la evolution.
Red Cave. Okay, so here's my plan to fix corruption. Step 1 is find whoever's doing the corruption and give them lots of money not to be corrupt. And you might think, but won't they be loyal to their, you know, to the institution of corruption? It's like, no, they'll be loyal to me because I'm the one paying them to not be corrupt. That's basically how every system works. It's like, fix corruption by making sure that, you know, like, do you have a problem with people doing, you know, bad things for other people? Make sure they're doing bad things for you. Problem solved. Well, so I guess we'll just share all these sheep. You know, the fact that they're mixed up isn't a problem to me. The fact that my pink sheep aren't regrowing any wool is a little bit annoying, though. Come on, guys. Look at all that grass around you. I even got rid of your competition. Could you just please convert that into something meaningful now? Apparently not. So, yeah, we're going to keep running around, keep getting the wool types. because at some point I'm going to want every single one of these colors, or one of these colors, or lots of these colors. I think just having them lying around would be good in that way. So, more shearing. More gooding. Sheep don't eat carrots, but they do eat end rods in the other end. I don't think I should have read that comment out loud. I agree with Dasher, you need to fix that that iron farm. Yeah, no, the iron farm is my next big priority. So, this iron farm can't be fixed, right? We've murdered so many villagers. I tried time and time again. I committed, like, every war crime in the... Actually, wait. Him being in the wrong place might be a problem. Should I kill him? Yeah, I think I should. I think you can't be here, friend. Because your table is over there. So if I murder you, then that's problem solved. Basically. Also, you know, you might as well not be there as well. Just while we're here. Okay, so... Man, those sheep really have gone out quite far. So now these guys have the ability to produce another cartographer. And so we should let them do that. Actually, yeah, let's... Should we keep going? Okay. I am going to start a whole new iron farm from scratch tomorrow. I'm going to try a new design. It's going to be a whole thing I have to learn. But for now... Okay. Wherever the green guy pops up, I have to hit him. So he's kind of like on a staggered schedule with everyone else. There we go. We got him once. We're not going to get him next time. Okay, there he was. He's like... Okay, next time he's going to be clear. Oh, he was there. I think I got him. I'm not sure. This is a fun game to play. As long as I don't get the... Okay, I think I hit... Did I hit the green guy? I think he's gone. Okay, so there's going to be a lot of very angry villagers, by the way. These trades are going to be worthless. But by the time I'm done, I think we'll be somewhere good, right? Okay, just keep on... Keep on respawning the villagers and hoping they get the right trade types. So now that we've only murdered those guys, if we breed more into here, which we can do easily, I do have the carrots, then good things will happen, right? Probably, maybe. Yeah, let's do it. Just give him a ton of carrots. Whole stack if you want them. Oh wow, it did work. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that actually nuts? That iron golem is not gonna like me. Oh, I murdered a lot of his villagers, but he does not care. That's good. So, the good news is I've got 5 iron ingots out of this, and I should probably go ahead and make the water work now. Just, I don't want to murder him, because that makes a lot of bad things happen. But I do want him to be murdered, if you know what I mean. You know those times where you've got, like, you don't have murder desires or murder ideation. You just want to see a little bit of murder happen. So while this is working, I need to hang out right here, by the way. In fact, how does that even make sense that the... Is it while they're breeding that I'm going to get iron golems? Kill the golem with your own hands. Blood not on your hands. Yeah, exactly, right? It's a good thing for humans that we don't like murdering other humans. It's a very good thing for us as a species that we generally frown upon the killing of other people in our own species. That's my hot take. See, I'm going to put my seeds in here just because they're cluttering up an otherwise beautifully maintained inventory. Yeah, it looks good, by the way. Things look real good. Don't touch anything. Yeah, that is my plan. I'm genuinely not going to touch things. I'm gonna leave my little... Is this like working as intended? You know, it probably is. Is this my little string farm thing? I'm not sure, but as you can see, I now have 5 iron. If I can just get 7 of these guys to spawn, I get a second anvil, and I can put off my problem for quite some time. Okay, please, dear fellas, spawn in an iron golem. The iron golem looked at you with disappointment. So yeah, they are breeding, making children right now. Maybe that's a bad thing. Maybe that is bad. I'm not even sure. If an iron golem doesn't spawn in the next couple of minutes, then we can just safely assume that something in the breeding procedure broke it. I heard the mob vote on Xbox is hacked. Yeah, what we're gonna have to do is, the mob vote's been rigged, guys. Whatever the results are, we've gotta stop them being certified or whatever. And you know that's That's what you do when democracy is not good. You assume that it wasn't democracy that was bad. It was the people who voted for the other thing, and then you come up with reasons to do bad things for them. You know, that's how it works. Trust me. Just believe me. Okay, so let's get right back to the shearing. I am slowly going to work my way up to the pink amount of wool that I want. That's the good news. The bad news is I'm going to have lots of wool along the way. Like, honestly, what should I do with all of this wool, chat? I have all the colors neatly lined up. I give them a little shear every now and then. But what should I be doing with all of that? Also, do you think more golems are going to spawn? Or do you think I got one by pure chance? Because I see no more golems. I like you. You're my favorite YouTuber. Can I ask you a question? You just did, Jellybomb267. You had your opportunity to ask a question, and you used it. Do you want to? You're gonna see my dinner, by the way, and So again, because I'm a high quality, I have very high standards for my Minecraft news videos. Harrison's working on it right now. He's doing a very good job. Thank you to praise be Harrison. But because I have such high standards, we have a picture of my meal tonight in there, and you're gonna enjoy that, chat. Just trust me. Yeah, I'm guessing because children were born, those children are unemployed on, like, you know, statistics, and that's why, maybe. I'm not even sure. McDonald's for your dinner, Cat. I get the McDonald's app is the most incredible thing in the world. I wanna go on a long, hearty rant about the McDonald's app. Okay, so if you don't know, if you assume McDonald's is a fast food restaurant, you're an idiot. You're getting played by the clown in the suit or whatever. McDonald's is not a fast food restaurant. They actually make their money on property, but that's not my point. My point is to say that they're entering the tech game, right? If you're in control of people's, if you have influence over people's behaviors, that's worth more by a large margin than selling them an item at a profit. And so McDonald's has an app where they can, like, okay, are you not buying things enough recently from McDonald's? We'll give you some great deals. It is insane the deals you can get. If you don't have the My McDonald's app or whatever it's called, you need to get yourself on that. McDonald's is a real estate business. No. It's a fake estate business. I still think, okay, you know, but to actually answer the underlying point I was trying to say, because, you know, that is actually true. Like, the franchise system at McDonald's is honestly, okay, franchises for every business are the best way to convince slightly smart people to work a job, but with none of the stability and all of the downside. You know, kind of like, I don't know, you could argue it's like the precursor to the gig economy. But you have to pay hundreds of thousands of, like, to own a McDonald's in the UK, you need to have, it's $250,000 in liquid capital and $1 million in illiquid capital. I think that was the last time I looked. It could have gone up since then. So you have to pay $250,000 effectively in starting up a McDonald's restaurant, and then off your profit you split it with McDonald's. Why do they get their profit? It's like the tax revenue thing of, like, they've worked out they can make more money not by doing things, but by the Apple App Store model. They make money not by doing things, but by taking a cut when other people do things. Which, you know, in theory incentivizes them to care about your success. It just also means, like, who's really doing the work in that relationship? You could argue it's not McDonald's. You would be arguing correctly, of course. Anyway, so let's breed you two full. Come on, there we go. And then at least one of those children will live, I assume. I just want to have enough pink wool to make a little pig face, you know? I can make the pig face red. All hail the sniffer. Replace the villagers. Yeah, honestly, if I started from scratch, that might work. In fact, that's what I'm going to do. Just to clarify, I'm playing around with the farm every now and then, but I am going to replace all the... I'm going to do a whole brand new one from scratch. That'll be my legacy iron farm. I have a problem with tearing stuff down. Like, I don't like to do it. Maybe this shows like I'm a history nerd or something. I think you learn from your mistakes better when you have to, like, look at them. Stare them down in the face or whatever. Oh, actually, if I want to make pink wool, rather than shearing sheep, I can just take white wool. Yeah, I can just take white wool and pinkify it, right? So that's what I'll do. I'll take 32 of this. I'll take 2 black, 2 white, and then another 32 or 30 white or whatever. Yeah, 30 white, and then I'll make it pink myself. How do you make pink? You just take red, and then you add bone meal. I already have bone meal sitting in my inventory. No, I don't. I have a way to get bone meal sitting here. In fact, I don't need bone meal. I've got red, I've got white. Yeah, we're in a good place. Okay. So, grab this. 1 for me. Mine that, mine that, mine that, mine that. Wow, look at that. So much red dye right now. We make it into red dye. We mix it with one of these white dyes over here. You see that? That's sugar. That's light gray dye. Damn it, I always assume that it's gonna make a white dye. To be fair, why does this make light gray? Doesn't it look like it should make white? Does it not look that way? But anyway, that means I can mix it and I can now make pink dye. And then 1 pink dye equals... Oh, you can mix it with any wool. 1 pink dye means 1 wool. Is this actually a faster way to do things? Heck if I know, I'm just doing it anyway. Actually, you know, I might as well pinkify you too. Just, you know, have a little pink going on there. Okay, so, chat. How did 1 golem spawn? Does anyone have any understanding of the mechanic as to how that could possibly be true? Like, I really am confused right now. Also, the video's almost done. Let me know. Okay, so, Harrison, hello. Oh, wow, I was literally just reading a DM, Harrison. What a convenient timing. Is the video done? This stream might be shorter than I thought. It spawned to taunt you. I don't even understand how, like, that's what it is. Like, Minecraft just likes to confuse me every now and then. Maybe I should just kill the villagers and don't even, like, breed their replacements. Yeah, I think so. That's my new plan, at least. Let's see if it pays off for us. Huh, that is incredibly confusing. It has to be said. So in the meantime, we'll automatically... Why can't I get the bone? Okay, I've got a full inventory. So every time we want one of these, we make one of these, but then we get none of these. Just continuously. It is actually pretty cool having one of these systems set up. I probably shouldn't have made a hopper just for it, given that I had an iron shortage. But on the other hand, it's cool. So, you know, you can't hate... You hate it because you ain't it. That's what it is. So we'll make just 1 more of those. And now we got 8. We got 9 pink dyes. So that makes 9 pink wool, should we want it. Which I might as well want, you know? Why don't I want it? So make 9 of those, and then, oh god, you had to do that to me, didn't you? Then we shear some more sheep, and then we at 60 yet. We're so close, yet so far. And then we'll make 2 of these into these, and then we'll make 1 of these. There we go. Now I don't need to use the rest of the white wool after all. I can just go to sleep and happily live ever after or something. Murder them. In fact, what's a better pink? I could combine pink and glass and get a much better looking build, right? That's what I should have done. I will cry and be depressed if the sniffer doesn't win. I think there's a really fun parallel here. You know, I just want to make like a whole video about Minecraft votes and what they tell us about regular democracy. I feel like I want to just do that at this point. Do you want to, chat, do you want to watch like a 40-minute video essay on what the Minecraft vote tells us about real-world democracy? I think it'd be fun. Yeah, you know, I think it'd be fun. Yeah, well, let's just do it, you know? What's the issue of doing so? By the way, do you like the way the trees are slowly coming together, right? Like, it's all starting to link in. This world is starting to feel real. 40-minute rant. I'd 100% watch that. You know, these are bad decisions on a career level, but they're great decisions on a this would be funny to see for a few seconds level. I'm just going to place some yellow wool in the ground here. And we're going to hope that no one ever asks why they're there. And if they ask, I'll do the thing... You know how if you have brain damage and someone asks you a question you don't know? Like, it's almost like inherent human behavior that we try to come up with the answer. Also, is the NA villager my discounted guy, or are you my discounted guy? This is my discount guy. I guess I should be trading lots of books. Yeah, you know, I'll be trading a ton of books. That's what I'll be doing. Do I have leather? I don't know if I have leather. So again, remember every day, without fail, we buy our iron swords when we can. Seriously, look, you can't even see the amount of progress that this would make otherwise. But we're going to buy those every time we can until we can buy diamond axes, which allows me to spend even more. It's okay, how come you stopped simulating real world in Minecraft? I'm a big believer in actually doing something interesting, you know? Like I would have made a lot more money if I'd have kept the series running. Don't get me wrong, a lot more views, all the metrics. But it wasn't like people were going in there expecting like, oh, I'll trash it, it'll be funny. And like the same, if every experiment comes down to the same, oh, someone trashed it because they thought it'd be funny. It's not a very good experiment, is it? I wanted people to actually maybe not know what would happen, but everyone knew exactly what would happen. And I wanted to make sure if I do it good. And so there are new ways to do that I've experimented with here and there. But yeah, for the most part, like other things have been more important and more enjoyable. So yeah, now that the okay, have you? Come on, you gotta. I can't buy your bells from you, man. You gotta sell me your swords. They've got the same... Should I just buy a couple of bells, actually? Like, I buy one bell now, and then another bell later. Because, I mean, you can always use more bells, right? Just put it on top of the previous one. Can you not stack bells? Huh. Can bells not be placed on top of bells, or am I doing this wrong? Okay, I'm gonna jump from that. You can't place a bell on a bell. Can I place a bell on a bed? Can I place a bell over here? Over there? Okay, there goes a bell. I'm sorry for the loudness this is going to cause, guys. I can't ring the bell now. Oh, very strange. I might as well put a bunch of bells in between them. It'll be a good decoration, right? Unless you give me those sword trades. Then maybe I could stop this silliness. 36 emeralds is steep. Honestly, can you get the bell in any other way? Is the bell craftable? Am I crazy? Can you only buy or... Like, am I crazy? I actually don't know. I mean, I know I'm crazy in other ways, but in that particular way, you know? That's my question. Only trade. Yeah, okay, so I guess me and this Superflat world is like every other world in that way. And so I might as well start just buying myself the emerald, buying myself the bells. Because at least then I'm getting some return on my emeralds. It's not a lot of return, but it's never a lot of return, is it? In the meantime, I'm going to get my way up this guy's tech tree by buying some bookshelves. Then mining those bookshelves. Can you mine with fortune a bookshelf, actually? I don't know if that's a thing that is true. I feel like you should be able to. Nope, you get free. Okay, so we'll just mine each of these with anything but the axe. And then we get a ton of these, which I can then trade right back for a sweet, sweet, sweet profit. Is that actually the smart way to do this? You better believe it's not. But does it make me feel good? You better believe it does. And now I can buy 1 emerald thorns too again. It's just so good that I want to keep buying it. Like, why wouldn't you, you know? It's yeah, it's a pretty compelling trade. Gonna buy this all the way to the max. Ooh, probably shouldn't have done that. And then I'm gonna leave the bookshelf just over there, because it's a reminder that I always have books. Okay, that's nice. I get some extra emeralds. Now I get some extra emeralds by making paper. Iron farm equals books around your village plus iron sword collection. Maybe that's your favorite way of doing things. It's a fun fun mechanism that you have. Please tell me more about it. Okay, so I'm going to... I need to have like a place around here to store my paper. Honestly, I think that's the way to organize a Minecraft world, is just always have chests everywhere for the specific things you need right next to the chests. And I'm gonna harvest some more carrots, just go absolutely wild over here. I know this is like the most referenced thing in the world, but you know how like you can watch a long YouTube video but not a movie? Over the last like 24 hours, I've watched a 3.5-hour YouTube video, like bit by bit. And I was like actually like enjoying it the whole way through, right? Like I wasn't just like, oh, turn it on then up. And I was thinking to myself like, what is that about YouTube? You know, what is that? Like, why is it that something that people put $150 million into, you know, like this is like something that someone's like years of filming have gone into, etc., etc. And you'll be like, but then if it's one guy who made something interesting in his spare time, you're like, yeah, give me this. By the way, more cyan dye. What a crazy coincidence that is. I would buy it, but you know what? My emeralds are running a little bit low right now. Who knows why? Movies are predictable. Yeah, as soon as you learn about the hero's journey, you realize, like, I always make fun of superhero movies, but in reality, like, every movie has this exact same problem of, a whole night passed, guys. You can trade me again. I believe in you. The hero's journey is how every piece of media ever works. Like, you know, even the Bible is basically the same, right? Like, there is a big threat that you cannot overcome, and then you overcome it. That is the story we like to hear. When we're hearing about tales from people, we like to hear of the things they've overcome. And even if those things aren't real, you know, like the big fish story where like everyone exaggerates a story till it looks nothing like reality. Even when that's how things are, we still like to hear about it anyway. Okay, what does a pig face look like? Let's see it, and then let's design around it. Okay, so a pig face is 4 blocks. Okay, wait, I'm gonna look at your face right now. 4 blocks of pink, and then the black, and then the white, and then there's a little snout that comes out, but that's fine. Okay, so if this is the 5 blocks in the middle, I guess we'll make it wider on that side. No, wider on this side, because that's going to be a mess that we have to... Honestly, how are we going to deal with that mess? Will those pigs still get struck by lightning if they're down a block? I think they will, right? Maybe they won't. Maybe that's my protection method. So yeah, in front of that... Well, behind of that? Yeah, in front of that. Okay, so we'll just... Over here. Yeah, maybe it should just be directly... You know what? I don't even know anymore. To the side of that. Yeah, that's the best way to do this. We'll have our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then after 2, 3, 4. It's there. The video is ready. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I have to download that. Okay, main. Okay, we gotta download it real quick, and then we gotta upload it. We actually I got a new system in place where I can you know, I'll mention it at some point. I got a fun thing coming regarding that. Okay, so 2, 3, 4, and then we make like a little bit of a pig, just like this. Okay, chat, tell me what you think. Does this look like a pig? I know what you're thinking. I know you're thinking like, I don't see how that could possibly look like a pig. But give it a look now. Are you seeing the pig? Isn't it cute? Okay, you know, if you're not seeing the pig yet, maybe this helps. Maybe if I like fill in the top 2. I think it looks a bit more like a heart than a pig. Yeah, it looks like some abstract. It's nice to be back, says Muscle Man. It's nice for you to be there whatsoever. Unlike the muscly men in my life. I don't know what that means. I was trying to make like a dadgone reference, but I think I made a, you know, there's no muscly men for me to be gay with reference. The eyes have to be 2 blocks wide. Yeah, you have to have a little bit of white to them, right? That's how that is. Is that close enough to the lightning rod to catch fire? I hope it's not. We'll find out, won't we? We'll find out. I think that's how you gotta do things sometimes in life. Learn by doing is the formal term for that. A pink portal. Also, yeah, I've had a lot of people suggest iron farms. Don't worry, I will eventually have an iron farm. What will that iron farm be? You know, that's a question for another time, isn't it? Okay, so now I'm uploading the video. I hope that doesn't mess with the stream any. But it means I should be able to do my thing here. No, pig become pigmans. You know, I like when my pig become pigmans. I like that. Okay, we're finally gonna sell the carrots we need to... Okay, oh, 34. Traded slightly too many first, clearly. We buy the bell. Yeah, I think we buy a bell. Even though I would prefer to buy the other thing. You know, that's increased in price anyway. Okay, he's officially an expert. We can see what the axe has. It's efficiency 2, which is... Like, do I need that? No, I do not. But I can have a diamond axe, which is, like, of some value. It's also the best value trade here. I have to therefore give this guy 100 emeralds, and he'll make me one of him. How do I get 100 emeralds? Well, I use my farms. Okay, they're not going great right now. I'm going to get 100 emeralds. It's really easy. Let me show you how. When pig become pigmans. When pig become pigmans. How sad. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I have a stack of emeralds lying around in here. This is the moment. This is the break glass in case of emergency moment. But yeah, thank you, Lit Squad. You don't need to keep telling me about the same iron farm. It's all good. In fact, in general, I think if you copy paste the same message over and over again, I probably saw it. You know, the first or second time. Probably. Can I buy 3? Oh, it's gonna be more expensive now. Means I have to wait a little bit longer to actually take advantage. But yeah, we're actually getting some decent stuff in this chest now. What a lovely change that is. So I can't build an iron nugget farm. Oh, that's a good idea. If I farm nuggets instead of whatever else, that's a lot more manageable. You're right. You know, great idea. Someone should hire you, or unfire you, or whatever thing is good. You should have that. I want you to have good things. Okay, so the seeds and the rows are going to... The seeds can go over here on the ground. And the mutton goes in this chest, right? I have a lot of raw everything in here. Yep, just mutton goes in there for now. And the leads. And the poppy. And the apples. Yeah, wonderful. Okay, we made some space. Then we run back. Today is going to be a lot of running around. But it's all going to be worth it by the end. Or maybe this is just really inefficient. Maybe this is just my way of spending a lot of time doing other things. Tough Golem is a Copper Golem wannabe. Changed my mind. Yeah, I think... Okay, to me, the Golem vote every year either tells me that whoever comes up with the ideas is a little bit lazy, you know, kind of just reused someone they already kind of wanted. Or it tells me that Mojang already wants to add a Golem mob so bad. And that's the only reason it keeps showing up. And I guess in either case, it means basically the same thing for you as an end user. But it's interesting to imagine either way, right? Okay. As you can see, we almost... Come on. If you grow up to be an adult, as you will, then now we're gonna have probably enough pink wool to do this. So I need white for the eyes, just like this. And is there a snout on a pig actually? Let's quickly take a look. What other facial features do you have? There is a snout, but what does it look like? It's got little... I'd say the snout is grey and the eyes are black. So we'll grab some black for the eyes. And there we go. Please give me some more pink. I'm just dying for some pink over here. We're going to check on the Iron Golem farm. I'll give them more carrots if they need it. Like, honestly, at this point, they could ask for anything. And I'd probably be fine with it. Just please produce me enough iron for an anvil. I've lost access to enchantments because you guys don't have your stuff together. So if you could have it together, that would be nice. I'll run over here now. See if maybe they've considered having children. So again, all the villagers in the village right now are in the right side. More than 75... Oh, no, there's 2 cartographers in here. Oh, and there's babies in there too. And we don't know what profession they're going to get yet. So we will have to hang around here for a little bit. Which is a problem. Which is a problem. I mean, I need to chop down some trees and plant them anyway. Should we do that? Yeah, I mean, no. They're not gonna hold me here unnecessarily. I'm just gonna get my pink wool. I'm gonna build my pig, and I'm gonna get my pig farm working. Then I'm gonna run back and buy myself some other stuff. So in the meantime, if you could breed, and you could breed, and you could breed, that'd be great. And yeah, again, just keep as many sheep in the correct pen as possible. If I run away, they can't leave. Problem solved. Please tell us, sometimes you ignore chat on purpose. I find it funny, honestly. Sometimes I think the best way to have chat on a stream is to, like, for me at least, I find it better when I'm like, I phase in and out of looking at chat. Because if I'm looking at chat all day, every day, I feel like I'm doing the most uninteresting stream in the world. Like, without offense. Like, some things in chat are great, and some things in chat aren't. And filtering that all the time is gonna ruin my ability to say anything even remotely interesting. Because I'm so busy focusing, like, is what Beth Alter's saying good? They're saying, personally, I'd worry it'll be another snow golem and be utterly useless. See, that's actually good. That's a useful opinion. Whereas we got IEXVDR saying, I got the vanilla cape on Java 3 weeks ago. It's not on Bedrock though. Do you have any tips? And it's like, man, even if that, like, you know, troubleshooting someone's personal tech issues is never going to be interesting, right? There's nothing I can say where it's like, ooh, it's exciting when Toycat helps this one guy get his vanilla cape. But I don't even have a solution. So it's not like I'm effectively troubleshooting. I'd have to be like, ooh, yeah, I didn't. So I've got to, like, filter that out. And I don't think I do a great job at it if I'm constantly reading chat. Phasing in and out of chat is like a drunken man phasing through reality. Do you have to be drunk to phase through reality? I feel like you would. I feel like you phase. You know, I don't think so. That's my take. My take is that you do not need to be drunk to phase through reality. Okay, so sell some melons or sell the pumpkins to the other guy. Just make sure we're getting our full allotment of emeralds every day. I thought that having like 200 emeralds was excessive, but it really turns out we're just gonna blow through something like that many if we want to do this. But that's okay. We will get the emeralds. We will get the axes. It will all work out for us. I mean, as soon as I look at this diamond sword, it's taunting me. It could have the worst enchantments. I'm gonna have to take it, but still. It's hard. The biggest source I ever had was 8 people, and to keep stopping, and one of them was me. I mean, like, first of all, totally encourage, like, boost your stream numbers if you want to. I've never done it for a stream, but, like, I bet there's some statistic, like, people would be more encouraged to join a stream with 9 people as opposed, or 10 people as opposed to 9, or, you know, 20 people as opposed to 15. So, you know, if there are methods out there that give you fake viewers, you know, probably worth doing. Why not? Do you see the pig yet, chat? Is it becoming real yet? Are you feeling the reality? But the other thing is, like, yeah, even like small scale, it can be tricky. Let alone when you're like effectively managing a miniature community live. Okay, so now, okay, let's see how the video's going. Video is in checking phase. That's good. Okay, so let's do this. It's done. Okay, I'm gonna quickly just throw that thumbnail on that video. .jpg. And then throw that on the YouTube. And then make sure that everyone knows it was edited by Harrison. Okay, so now we're like basically ready to release. Tough golem. Okay, now we have to take the title from, I don't know, like the video from before. Okay, then we take that and we apply it to here. Look for the tough golem. Okay, there we go. And so now we got the title and thumbnail just about worked out. Okay. There you go. You can see very quickly how I did a thing, while also trying to make sure we get as much breeding done. I should have done one breeding cycle first, then used that time to make it better. You can, but it aggressively takes the outsides of the screens. Amsterdam streams, we get questioning everything bit by bit. Now there's a very not good quality idea. Okay, I think I'll place dirt here, there, so I can mine these blocks down and get the pigs. Yeah, in fact, I could even just, if I break those blocks right now, the pigs will probably go under there, right? Yeah, so that's what we vaguely want. Wait, actually, chat, what sort of an area, does it make a 3x3 area or a 5x5 area? It's interesting because even all the pigs just end up in this hole anyway. I don't know what we can do with this knowledge. Oh, they sometimes fall out of that. Okay, what have I? Maybe it's because I had the carrots in my hands. I'm not even sure at this point. I'm not even sure what I'm doing at this point. Okay, so we'll finish placing the 6 like over here, and then there's like 2 little sniffing things like there and there. And then there we go. That's a pig, right? Did you like it, chat? Do you think I did a good job? Beware of entity cramming. That is actually that is a Java-only feature. Fun fact. I don't know why it's a Java-only feature, but it is a Java-only feature. 5x5. Okay, we can make it a bit bigger. Separate cells would be too long in Bedrock. All you need to fix this farm is move villagers to a separate room, then manually put only locked ones back. Yeah, no, I see what you're saying. Also, thank you so much to Sonic Warrior for becoming a channel member. If you don't know, because we hit 600 members, we're gonna do a Texas accent live stream soon. It's gonna be real great, it is. I'm looking forward to it kindly with y'all fellas. It'll be one of the greatest, it'll be one of the many great streams of all time. And if you want to join, then I got some good news, because it's going to be happening this weekend, I imagine. I don't know for sure, actually, but let's just say that it is. Fun fact, Toycat can build pigs flawlessly because he lives in the UK, where men have similar faces to pig animals. That is a factual statement. I mean, don't question it, and it's a factual statement. I guess if you don't question anything, it's a factual statement, right? You're getting better at the accent, weirdly. I think that the longer I do an accent the more y'all start to associate the accent not with the original source, i.e. a man from Texas, but instead a fella on the internet. This is called the Overton accent window, and it's a little bit dangerous. Could expose you to some radicals, or some radical new ways of seeing the accent game. I don't know for sure. I just know that I appreciate y'all coming over to the stream on such short notice. I'm just gonna feed all the cows, and then immediately kill them with looting 2. Get that sweet leather. Because I am running out. Again, as soon as I need to start mass farming materials, it does start to go away. So I got myself 25 raw beef and 21 leather, which is about the right amount to make 21 books, and then we'll sell those books for like 7 emeralds. Yeah, honestly, even at like 2 books for 2 books to the emerald, it's not a 1 book for the emerald. Okay, no, we're great. We can just go right from one to the other. Always want to avoid doing that last thing, but that's fine. Then we go over to you. Have you got your diamond axes back? Does he have his diamond axes? Yeah, they cost more money though. Okay, so as soon as those go back down to normal price, we buy 3 of them. Are we halfway through that XP bar? I think the middle point is probably the line just before where it is right now. It might be the line just after, actually. But I think we're going to get there. Okay, wait, you get 2 XP bars worth. A little bit over 2 XP bar. No, exactly 2, right? No, wait, we did 2, 4, 6. We got 6 and a bit so far, and we need 2, 4, 6, 7. We need 7 and a bit. So we have to buy 3 of these and then something else to get over the line. So we need to get 60 emeralds by the time that he's replenished his trades. So we sit here politely while we stare at our farm, and we pray that it grows the stuff that we need. If there's any mob in the game that I don't have an opinion on, it's the tough golem. It's just there. Yeah, no, as far as opinions of mobs go, that's definitely where I'm at. It's like, well, he would be one of the mobs of all time. There is no question that he would be one of the mobs. Definitely right up there in the list of mobs that exist. Okay, the good news is the video is ready to go live in just a couple of minutes now. So, I don't know, we'll schedule that for 9:30, and that way, even if I forget somehow, it'll just do it by itself. Problem solved. Okay, so now that gives me 15 minutes over here to get my diamond sword. The title says diamond sword. I don't want to lie to you, chat. I don't want to be the sort of person who tricks you with something like that. And so it's important we go our emeralds worth. How do we get emeralds? Well, here are the easy ways, but we're gonna have to do the little bit less conventional ways too. Yeah, Tough Golem's one of the mobs in Minecraft, says Hexaterran. Nah, heck, the Tough Golem is one of the mobs that might be coming to Minecraft. Sorry, not even that. A Tough Golem is one of the ideas in Minecraft. I am sure it won't win. It'll be the Sniffer, I think. I have like a relatively high confidence interval on that. It just seems. You know, here's my highly scientific reason why. It just feels right, man. Okay, we got 32 of our emeralds. I think the easiest way to get the rest is going to be just do the sugarcane farm. We'll make one book if we need to. And the rest can be just, we'll sell it as paper. We've got the inventory spaces. Let's do this. I thought the copper golem sounded cool, though. I think the copper golem was cool because it took something that is currently like a little bit of complex redstone and would have made it available to anyone in a really cute way. I think the problem with the Tough Golem is it takes functionality. Basically, it's like it's for multiplayer players, and you know, there's a lot of issues in my feel on that one. There's no more blue mobs, guys. I think the Rascal being the worst mob offsets the fact that it's blue. But you never know. Maybe we vote blue anyway. You know, people do love blue. It's a nice color. It symbolizes, apparently, because you know, blue is like a masculine color now, but it used to be feminine. Apparently, it used to be feminine because it symbolized babies. You know, baby blue or something like that. And apparently, that's why bows are that too. But so people have this inherent like, oh, look how cute the blue thing is, because blue is baby. Isn't it weird that we can make color so like red is an angry color, right? Like am I angry right now? Let me go on a rant. Maybe I actually should be considering stuff like that, like what color I wear in various videos. I'm not sure actually. Let me know if you're a psychologist who specializes in Minecraft YouTubers. No, if you know if there is some logic to what color I should wear in a video, I should probably know what it is, right? Also, I've already traded with this guy, even though I maybe shouldn't have, so I'm just gonna see what he has to sell me, I guess. Actually, wait, no, you've got discounted trades. I should have gone with you first. Oopsie. Okay, we're on 43 of the emeralds we need. Please tell me... Okay, nope, we're still at 32. This has to go down in price before I can get my diamond sword. Colors change gender faster than deranged clownfish. I think, like, so much of what we associate, like, okay, fashion is a great example. Like, fashion as a whole is a world of you want to look vaguely like how attractive people look. But the problem is because everyone wants to look how attractive people look, that means that people who aren't attractive want to look like people who are, which will work temporarily, but once a fashion stops being, you know, like it's the same with like anything that can indicate status stops indicating status as soon as it becomes known that it indicates status. I think the exception has to be a suit, because a suit is like I'm working level of status, whereas like I don't know, a Gucci outfit is like I paid someone a lot of money so that they can validate my existence level of stupid. I just wear what I like, lol, says Hexaterran. You know, but the thing is, even then, it's like, I don't know if I buy this or not, but the argument is that actually, No, what you like is still influenced by what you see around you. You know, like, if me wearing this Bucky shirt might just seem to, you know, there's like layers to this, right? The reason I'm wearing this Bucky shirt is because I found, oh no, I might, oh god, get away from my stuff. Please, please, please. The reason I'm wearing this Bucky shirt is because, okay, just get away. Just, oh, not over here. Is because I got out of the shower today, and I was like, oh god, I need a shirt. I couldn't find one, and then at the last minute I found this, and I was like, it'll do. But the reason that I found my Bucky shirt at that time was because I owned a Bucky shirt, which, you know, maybe just because I was in Texas and I thought, oh yeah, I like this gas station chain, I'll buy a t-shirt from them, that'll be funny. But then the reason that I was in Texas, looking at a gas station chain and deciding to buy a t-shirt from them was because, you know, I thought to myself, oh, it would be cool to have a t-shirt of a place that I went to, because then there's like a story behind the place, and when people see it, they'll be like, oh yes, you also have been to Texas, or you travel, or whatever worldly value I'm trying to show people about me. And so, yeah, with all fashion, there's the same layers, right? Like, why are you wearing something? Because it's a formal occasion. Why did you have that as your formal occasion dress? Because blah, 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 blah. You know, the reason I have a black and white shirt is XYZ. The reason, everything has a reason behind it if you dive deep enough. Green means go. Also, I enjoy your streams. Keep it up. Thank you, Stay Smoky. I will do my best to stay smoky too. I hope you are staying as smoky as you can. Okay, so let's sell my wheat to this man. Wheat sell. Oh, it perfectly sells. And then let's sell my carrots in the morning to you. Okay, we're at 48 emeralds. We need 60 to get this sword. Oh, plus we need the sword emeralds too, damn it. See, just whenever you're in a hurry to get something, it always goes that little bit slower. That is my observation, and it remains true now. Also, personally, this may be the least popular opinion, but I'm rooting for the rascal. That is, in fact, an unpopular opinion. No, because it's blue, it's got a nice edge there. I again, maybe that is like the it's cute effect, you know, that comes from, you know, like that. Maybe that is just a coincidence. Like, what's, you know, is it a coincidence or not that every single American president, I was gonna say British Prime Minister, but we've had like 3 women Prime Ministers now. Every single American president has been a man. Is that a coincidence? Or is that like something to do with the actual... Maybe a better one would be like, they've all been from the 48 states, right? You can... I want to say you can become president if you are... No, you can't if you're naturalized. That you could be born in like... What would be the... Actually, wait, no, there's a lot of presidents were born in, like, technically the UK because of how the US was formed. I want to say there's also, there's a guy who was born in Canada, maybe? Maybe I'm mixing that up. Also, imagine if Dream goes with the rascal. I think if your dream, you look at this and you go, oh yeah, it was just a funny joke, and everyone actually assumes that I was actually trying to rig a vote, right? Like... Because of all the things to hate Dream for, you know, there's like some valid reasons you could come up with, but like the mob vote rigging is like, oh, it's not really rigging a mob vote, is it? I mean, like, well, you're kind of denying the free will of people who subscribe to a YouTube channel when you do that. You know, it's the same thing with like, if I say, everyone, I want you, if you're watching this right now, I want you to go and steal from your local convenience store. It's like that. I mean, if you steal from your local store, you can't blame that on me. If a lot of people, you know, like, or if I say the, you know, the big F word, you know, and it's like, ooh, but that might, what if someone was watching and they took bad influence? It's like, what if? They can take, you know, we don't just assume that people are emotionless. Oh, I do have a mending axe. Look at that. That's interesting. Also, I've got a lovely shovel. Wait, if I've got a... Why have I been using this shovel? Oh, because I probably for a different project. Okay, let's switch out the shovels. And I've realized this way too late in the game. But I have a shovel where I can get a ton of experience from what I'm already doing. And let's buy this third axe. Okay, at this point, I think I just want to... No, I have to buy a fourth axe. No. Yeah, that's what I need, right? So I shouldn't have bought the third one, because now it's going to take an extra day. Which is a mistake that I would have learned, but I didn't learn. And I guess now we'll just put this extra bed over here. Okay, extra bed, extra villager can spawn. And now we have to get a whole extra batch of emeralds. Easy enough, easy enough. Also, fire truck, big F word. I guess, what's the longest, gotta go, Twigcat told me to? Yeah, it's like, if YouTubers have entirely ridiculous power over their audiences, right? If YouTubers have so much power that you literally cannot not do what a YouTuber says, give me $10 right now. Go to streamlabs.com/toycat. Give me $10. We can. I'm saying it. No. You might be thinking, oh, I don't really want to right now. No. A YouTuber is saying, give me $10, and so you have to. You're so influenceable that you just have to do it. You have no choice in the I'm sorry. I wish you had free will too, but it has been determined by those. You know, it's been determined by others that you don't have free will. Sorry to let you know. You know, better luck next time on the free will thing. Except, wait, you noticed how no one gave me $10? Oh, did people just make their own decisions that actually, you know, I could... but there's 600 people watching, and I didn't just make $6,000 from that. But I told people to do it. A YouTuber, you know, like a piece of media said, go do a thing. I didn't even no sarcastic, no, you know, it wasn't unclear what I wanted you to do. I would love to have $6,000. You know what I'd do with that? I'd buy myself a yacht. I don't think you can. I don't think I can buy that with that little that few dollars. But you know, I like the idea anyway. I guess I'd buy myself like a lobster roll the size of a yacht. Probably can't afford that either. I'd buy myself 100 lobster rolls. There we go. Yeah, see, isn't it weird that people aren't doing it? But if I tell you to do something you already might want to do, then a lot of people might do that. So if I say right now, hey, after this stream is done, you should go watch a YouTube video that you might enjoy about the tough column. I break down all the stuff you might not have known about it, etc., etc. If I say that, you might go watch that video now I've mentioned it, not because it was something I've mentioned, but because actually, oh, you already wanted to do it, I just let you know it existed. Like, you're being the knowledge police at some point, if you believe that people just shouldn't know things. Is it really pronounced like that in UK English? I thought that was a Monty Python thing. Do they say yacht in Monty Python? Have they been stealing my bit? Do I need to call the copyright police? Also, I happen to notice there's only 600 people in the stream, but there's 300 likes. Hey, chat! You know, have you considered liking this stream? Because you should. Okay, let's break that dirt block now. Should we break any more, or should I... I don't think I can ever... I wanted to, like, fix that little bit down there. Is it good that I have pigs kind of trapped in a hole? I really don't know. Yeah, let's just keep on bringing them up to full health so we can... or full aliveness. So we can breed more of them. I just want to have so many pigs around here. So many pigs. So many pigs, so many pigs. So many pigs, so many pigs. Likes don't do anything, do they? Says Daniel. No. It adds it to your like videos. That's pretty cool, huh? Sorry, I forgot to like a stream. You know, yeah, I think liking is a good example of like you might like something. How do I put this? Most people aren't going out of their way to like something, but if someone says, hey, oh yeah, just a reminder, liking would be cool, you're like, oh yeah, sure, I can do that. That's not too hard for me. I think that's hey! Jack Blev, see, wow. Look how influenceable look how, what's even the word I'm actually trying to say? Also, how do these keep ending up dead? I don't ever see them being trampled on. I just see the plants going missing. Oh my god, I can't believe.
Having a problem logging in, so
okay, I got
Super Chat instead of Streamlabs.
Thank you so much, David Solomano. I can't believe that I said to do the thing, and then you did it. Wake up, sheeple. Or more. You know, this is making me realize we should censor all media, because if we show bad things, then clearly people will just immediately do the bad thing themselves that they're being directly told to do by the TV, and or YouTube or whatever. I think in reality, there's just a lot of old people who really don't like, you know, like stuff like that, because when they were younger they were told not to like it, and so like it's like a self-fulfilling cycle. Because I totally admit there are things where I'm like, I don't know if a child should be watching this, not because I think it's gonna stunt their development or anything crazy like that. I just look at it and I go, I don't know, something is there a thing right there? I'm not qualified enough to say if it is or isn't, but it feels like it isn't. Also, you know, I might just spend the extra emeralds. Oh no, I literally can't. He didn't replenish his trade. Kind of relying on you here, dude. I can't even buy a bell to get myself there. I could trade 4 iron. Shall I just do that? You know, I got 4 iron anyway. Okay, that's what the game wants me to do. It wants me to trade the iron. Let's go do it. So yeah, wow. Is there 600 people in a stream and only... Oh, so my video just went live, I think. Canada is debating mandating more Canadian content on YouTube. I also have watched a few JJ McCulloch videos here. It's basically how I learn about Canada at this point. No, I think it's a really... Okay, it's one of those really interesting sounding bills too, right? Of, I don't know what they call it. Is it C... I feel like every bill in Canada is C and then a number. C11, C16, C25. But yeah, the idea is like really good, right? Behind, we should make it so that engines are forced to show Canadian content to Canadians. At least some amount more than they are right now. It sounds like a really nice thing on the surface. It's just it's all the knock-on effects that people don't like. But you know, are you allowed to dislike something just for the knock-on effects? Also, by the way, whoa, thank you for the $10 tip, Green Talks one, and thank you
I'll follow you into the bits of the Nether Toy Cat. Lol, I'd like to see you explore more realms that have 10+ years, like your Let's Play.
I would
# single player MC.
So what I would like to do for the Realm Tour series, right now I just kind of I'm looking at whatever people show me at a given moment. I would love to have like a bunch of worlds and be able to like categorize them together. So I want to see people's flat worlds, I want to see people's long-term worlds, etc., etc. It's hard to get that categorized that way. It is very hard. So here's the question, chat. Do you think the viewership on this live stream will go down or up now that I have a video live? For some people, that's going to be the call to action to go watch the video. For some people, they're going to finish the video and they're going to go watch the live stream because they're going to be like, oh yeah, I forgot Toycat existed till YouTube reminded me right now. Why don't I go and watch that? Yeah, we just trade that in. Yay! Oh, it's just knockback. All of that work. And I just got a knockback sword. It's diamond though, it's enchanted. Look at that, chat. I officially have a full diamond set of tools. Feeling pretty good about it, if you ask me. Look at that. That's actually quite cool. It was a journey to get there. I knew it would cost me so much. It basically cost me everything. But it was worth everything. Because now I've got a fully complete diamond hotbar. Except the thing is, now if I want to get these enchantments on this, I need to now make an iron farm. And so, as much as I want to just goof off and breed pigs all day, and I think I need to spend some time doing that too.
Dasha's Toy Cat Town.
Hey! Oh my god, okay, so that is actually, J-Dog is best, by the way, thank you very much. You know, I know your currency's called the crown, but that's actually 5 separate people who gave $10. So okay, we've done the maths here. 1% of people are vulnerable to being told what to do by YouTubers on the internet, and 99% are not. Therefore, we can conclude, therefore logically, that 99% of people will not become mass murderers just because a YouTuber tells them to. That's what I'm concluding, at least. Maybe wrongly so. But I feel like that's a positive number. Maybe that's actually really horrifying. It's like, wait, did you just prove the opposite of what you were going for? I'm not actually sure. Also, I think I have the exact right amount for this pig face to be finished, right? Yeah, look at that. Do you like it, chat? It feels wrong, doesn't it? It feels... You know, no, that's perfectly correct. I see no issues with it whatsoever. That is perfection, and I enjoyed it. I hope that you enjoyed this live stream. If you did, give me your money right now. This is a hold up. That was my favorite like little stream joke from a while back. Is like, what if like e-begging, but instead of like e-begging, it's like an it's like an e-mugging. Like, hand over the money now, or the chat gets it. Okay, so the results is, by the way, it seems as though 95% of people stayed here, or enough people came and left that they bounced out. So I can release videos during live streams from now on. However, I know a lot of you watching this are, watching it and you're like, well, I'd like to learn about the tough golem. And so I will give you that opportunity right now. Thank you very much for watching today's live stream. The Superflat will continue. I have to make an iron farm. I'm not looking forward to it, but it has to happen. It's going to be a big adventure, but I get to make I can make it colorful, I can make it rainbow shaped if I want. And yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. But for now, I hope you enjoyed the live stream, because I'll see you in the video, which you're probably going to go watch now. Sorry for the short video if you're watching this as a VOD. Probably very confusing. But you know what's not confusing?